Can I just say one thing about, because you mentioned about possibilities,
Please.
because quantum physics, there's a quantum physicist who talks about, he goes, yeah, when I get depressed, what did he say? He goes, oh yeah, I either listen to Beethoven or I study quantum physics. Those are my two antidepressants. And I really get that. The more that I understand what quantum physics is showing us, and one of the ways of understanding how quantum physics is the best antidepressant on the planet is that it expands the realm of possibilities. And what I mean, we've been entrained, entranced, enchanted, hypnotized, conditioned to think of ourselves as limited beings who are helpless or powerless, or, oh, there's only a certain realm of possibility, and then there's all the stuff that's impossible. And I think part of why I understand this is because of those, aforementioned experiences that I had 40 years ago where the impossible was happening all over the place and I had no context for it. And then I'm sure that's why I got hospitalized like I did, because it was so, I didn't have a way to contextualize what was happening except over the decades I have. And so quantum physics expands the realm of possibility to unimaginable degrees that is so unbelievably inspiring. And a way to understand this is very simple. So you have a quantum entity, and before it's observed, a quantum entity exists in every and any potential state it ever possibly could exist in. And then along comes an observer, and they observe that quantum entity. And all of a sudden, it actualizes into one particular state in third dimensional space and time. And all the other possibilities, they vaporize as if they never existed. And they go into like parallel worlds, so to speak. And I mean, that process is happening each and every moment. Now, what that means, the implication of that is mind blowing. This is what I mean, that quantum physics is like a psychedelic that continually just comes on more and more, in the sense that, and this isn't me, this is, I'm quoting some of the founding fathers. They say, what I just described, that means even if one of those possibilities of a quantum entity manifesting, even if it's highly ridiculously unlikely, it could still manifest this very next moment. So, for example, people think, oh, we're doomed. Things are really, we're destroying ourselves, which we have all the evidence we need that we are. And we have multiple converging crises. And the state of the ignorance of our species is just mind blowing. And yet, the possibility that we as a species, that there might be, whether you talk about in the Bible, the 144,000, that's the symbolic number of the 100th monkey phenomena, like I was talking about before, the grain of sugar that catalyzes a global awakening, that one of the possibilities is that we as a species might actually wake up in time to avert destroying ourselves. And quantum physics is saying that's real. That's a real possibility. And if you're not dreaming about that, then what are you thinking?